Hello everyone, welcome to Fableheim Halls of Torment. This is a game that released earlier this year into early access, and I thought, because I referenced it so often in the recent Death Must Die streams, which were a lot of fun and people seem to enjoy very much, I thought I'd go ahead and do a Halls of Torment run. This is the only other Vampire Survivor-like game that I personally have experience with, and a lot has changed since I last played. Well, come in, I should say. So there are 7 characters on the screen, but there are 2 new ones that I have no idea what they do. And today we'll be playing as one of the most amusing characters, not the cleric that the game keeps trying to highlight, but rather the Exterminator.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
So what makes Halls of Torment different, besides its very Diablo-esque aesthetic, is that there are quests and a lot of things to permanently go after. Now, for each quest you complete, you gain a bonus experience. This has changed a lot. It looks like squished or nerfed, because I had it at like plus 90% before. Just a little bit of flex, you know, just a touch. And today we're heading into the brand new zone, but as you can see, there are quests based on the different zones and quests based on the different characters. The Frozen Depths is a new zone that we'll be heading into. And I've done most, there's also an agony thing now, which I think is like a scaling difficulty. But we can do that in another video if people are interested in seeing it. As for the Exterminator... Where is he? There we go, Scorched Earth. I have done all but 2 of his quests. Apply burn to 200,000 enemies, and kill 50,000 enemies with effects. Hopefully, Dark Gods willing, today I will complete them both. Now, one of the things that I like about Halls of Torment is that you can have permanent blessings from the Shrine of Blessings, which of course you just fund with gold. So for people who are kind of bad, like me, just having permanent health regen is very, very nice. Typically though, if you are new, I would recommend going with attack speed and movement speed increases here. I don't know what force is. This is new. Not sure what that is. Maybe it's knockback or something. There is also item equipment, and the way you get this is interesting in that you have to free this guy, and then once per run, you can bring items back to the well. So the equipment we're going with, this is new, the Mark. Now, I guess we'll go with the Mark of Incineration. I wonder if this stacks. This will give my main weapon a chance to burn, which already has a chance to burn, but I don't think the Mark of the Arrow would be too helpful for me, because I cannot crit on my attack. Now, my special relic stuff can crit, but I cannot. We'll go with the Wind Crown, the Iron Ring, I think, and the Ring of Fire. Because this won't do anything. That won't do much. That won't do anything. Okay. Seems fine. The Jade Amulet is really good, and they nerfed it. It gives you 30% experience gain, but you lose 0.5% of that bonus every level. So you're only benefiting from the Jade Amulet up to level 60, and level 100 is like the cap, really, that you're aiming for. Movement Speed Shoes, the Shadow Cloak is probably fine, and the Quake Hand Gloves is very important for us. I think increase damage and burn strength by 2% for each burning enemy. I think I'm actually going to take the Ruby Circlet. I usually always go with the Wind Crown. It's so good. But you know what? We'll try the Ruby Circlet just for fun. And I think I'm going to grab the Gatherer's Charm since they nerfed the Jade Amulet, because this gives me additional move speed and helps me find new herbs for potions, because there are new potions. This was added later, the potion vendor guy. And these potions can allow you to reroll. They can allow you to memorize a trait so that it's guaranteed to show up next level up. It allows you to banish a trait so it never shows up. And, very rarely, allows you to level up twice in one level up, which is exceptionally powerful under certain circumstances. And there are 2 new potions, which I don't know what they are. Hopefully, they are here in the Frozen Depths. And as you can see, there's an agony thing, which, you know, like I said, if you're interested, we can do the video. But here we go. My first time in the Frozen Depths. It's a good thing I brought a flamethrower. Get the Flammenwerfer. Alrighty. It sounds very quiet. Last time I played, I think I had the volume just turned off. So if you ever really know how it sounds. Ooh, the numbers look better. Different. As mentioned, we are the Exterminator. Our goal is to exterminate. And strength wouldn't be bad. Sure. As you continue to gain things. What am I trying to say? As you continue to level up, each type of level up has multiple levels, like this thick hide thing. Force. Force improves all attacks and abilities in different ways. Usually it increases stats like duration, piercing, knockback, and others. Wasn't this called something else before? I'll try it. Sure, why not? I don't know how it would affect my fire, but that's what it is. I can tell I don't have the Wind Crown. But the Gatherer's Charm is on the left near my level. Oh, hi. Are those just damage effects? It's so weird not having a dash. Spacebar is my my inventory. I'm going to banish parry, I think. I think it takes the turn to banish. I don't think I can banish and level up. I don't remember. Range, thank you. I could try it. I've gotten the Exterminator range to be the entire screen before, so that's the goal here. That is the ultimate goal. As you can see, there are a few things we're looking for. Here we go. The stances are... You get to pick one per level. And it's usually something that I use the Reverberant Tincture on. So bonus force and bonus damage. Bonus area and bonus range. I think there are 3 levels of stances. So we won't tincture the first level. But we'll get more range and area and good stuff like that. So I can be safe. Typically I use the pickup gloves as well. Which would, have been helpful. With all these crystals on the ground. Ooh. 100 base. That's a huge amount of health. Sure. I'll take it. We have a few things on the map we want to work our way towards. The Gatherer's Charm next to my experience is pointing me in a direction of a flower. And I'm assuming, let's get some swiftness, that speed is defense. The flower is new because I've never been here before. But there's also these little scrolls on the map, which we can see in our face. These scrolls are basically relics. Chests you can think of. Here isn't a thing. I don't think that's new. Actually, I don't think the blue cap is new. Burn chance. I'm going to grab strength. We'll see if we can find a better weapon proficiency. Because one of our items increases our burn chance, so. Whenever you pick up a flower, you get those planty guys. So even if you've already picked up the flower type, like I think I already had the blue cap. It's still not a bad idea to just grab them if you see them. Although, again, if you have all the potions unlocked, there's no reason to use the Gatherer's Charm. Just use literally any other trinket. Necklace. Even if it's the nerfed Jade Amulet. Come to me. I should have looked more thoroughly through the quest to see if there's a new, relic thing. Attack speed. Yep, we're going to tincture that. That's plus 30% attack speed. You love to see it. I love me attack speed. Where the hell is this thing? That's the well, by the way, where you... Oh, hello. Where you turn in items. Again, you can only turn in 1 item per run. I'm going to take a huge hit here. We need to start getting relics. Which, of course, the bosses drop. So we have the Astronomer's Orb. Flame Strike. Strong single target melee attack that hits the closest enemy. Not particularly good for the good old Exterminatus. So grab Transfixion. I think this is one I saw that has a new quest. I think. Ruthless. Again, I can't really use the crit stuff right now. I mean, it would affect my Transfixion, right? But it wouldn't affect... Yep. Fire Affinity. I think... Okay, I'm going to try... I want to Oblivion this. Oh, there we go. You can. Nice. I think originally when Oblivion first came out, I couldn't Oblivion and then still level up. It was just like the level up would be consumed by the Oblivion, which is a good change. That's how it works in Death Must Die. Big fan. The Arcane Splinters. I think I'm going to take the Phantom Needle, because if we can find Multi-Strike, I'll be happy. I have some really good single target relics right now. And hopefully I can continue that. I might grab Metabolism. We'll try Phantom Needle, though. Damage is good, you know? The best defense is a good offense. And now I want to try and waddle. our way to the other quest, the other spawn. Now, I don't want to remove the crits because we are going to want crits later for our different abilities. Maybe just take Bulwark. Just take Bulwark, it's fine. Get a little bit of defense. Some of the characters really build in defense, like the Shield Maiden, and it's really funny. I'll go for a pickup range. Like I said, usually I have the gloves that increase your pickup range by just like double. So it's good fun. Force and damage. I mean, I'm a big fan of damage. We'll see if the force is worth it. I don't know what it does for fire. Like maybe it's knockback. No, and that hand right there is the magnet for this game. The magnet in this game is phenomenal. It grabs literally everything that has ever existed. Good fun. Unlike the magnet in Death Must Die, which was kind of disappointing, to be honest. And I believe these can drop food. There we go. Look at that. My favorite character, by the way, is the priest, the cleric. I love playing the cleric. It's so good. Kill 500 enemies in the frozen depths. Yep. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming there is some level of diminishing return on attack speed. But as the Exterminatus, the Exterminator, you can't have enough as far as I'm aware. Because as you can see, I could just do this. I could just spin and like shoot fire out everywhere. Just set shit on fire. It'd be so good. Movement speed. You don't mind if I do. Movement speed is your defense, by the way. I mean, you know, there's defense and there's health regen. But if you're moving and a grooving, they're not going to catch you. Multi-strike. I don't know if this affects the fire. I'm assuming it does. But I'm not going to tincture it just because of that. Usually I save my tincture for each stack. For each stack of affliction increases the damage taken by burn. Ooh. Ooh, and fragile as well. That's good. This would also be good. We'll take Fragile Blessing, though. Because Fragile makes it so they take more damage, right? It was all well and good. I forgot what I was saying. Sure, I was talking about how amazing Exterminatus is. Like I said, this is my second favorite character. My favorite's the Cleric. The Cleric has this weird attack where she does, like, damage. Like, there's a raw, massive damage split between all of the characters. I walked into the bear like a dum-dum. Split between everything within her AoE. So, you can actually kind of screw the character over by getting huge range, and your AoE just hits the whole screen, and then you're like, well, now what? The damage is so low. But sometimes, that can actually be beneficial. You can make it work that way. And it's just really fun and unique. I like it a lot. But of course, we're going to the Frozen Depths the first time, so I had to bring out the Exterminatus. And not stand still being hit by bears, please, Brian. Force and range on the Phantom Needles. I'm slowly waddling my way towards the scroll. I want whatever this is. I wouldn't mind the blades. In Death Must Die, I was talking a lot of shit about the blades, and I'll show you what a real blade looks like. I'll show you why. I'll show you what real blades are. Damage or attack speed? I'll take damage. Attack speed is probably the play, because I believe an upgraded version of the Phantom Needle applies fragility, which of course would be phenomenal. Getting kind of farther away from my next plant, but that's fine. It is what it is. Ooh, hello. There's in the third zone, the Aqueduct. There's a unit that I despise, and it's because the unit only takes like 1 damage at a time. So certain characters are just like, what am I supposed to do with this? I hit hard and slow. Of course, any character can hit fast. You just got to make them that way. That must be a boss, whatever that is. Crit bonus. Let's take some range. Now, of course, the range will affect anything. There he is. Not just my fire. Base movement and base regen and movement speed. Don't mind if I do. Again, I don't want to die, so we're taking some defensive talents. Not dying is good. These are lovely transfixion. It turns into some really good stuff. Oof. I could reroll here. Let's take a reroll. Not a bad idea. Remember, I have 9 more rerolls. Not bad. Frost Avalanche. This is new. Emits 4 frost projectiles in diagonal directions. Deals mediocre direct damage, but has a chance to apply frost. Not affected by force. What is frost? Frost effect. Enemies with the frost effect will deal area damage on death or when reaching 20 stacks. Damage is based on the amount of stacks. Area is based on the strongest hit received. Probably not very good for me then. Radiant Light Aura is always just a really good one. Like, this is... It's so good. So the way the Radiant Aura works is you can see this Radiant Aura around me now. And every couple of seconds... I'll take that. It will pulsate. The Renewal Bottle. When retrieved and bought, allows the cupbearer to increase the amount of the potions of renewal. That must be a new one. It'll pulsate, and it will deal a huge amount of damage that's split equally between everybody. So at the end of the run... attack speed, sir. At the end of a run, when you hit this on a boss, the boss just is deleted. Gone forever. But another reason I like it is because I believe an upgraded version of this can deal, once again, fragility. Which is just good. Fragility is just good shit. I think the Frost Aura would be better, or the Frost Avalanche would be better for Shield Maiden, for the Warrior guy. Multi-strike in area. These are some good choices. I think I'll take it. We'll see. My damage is pretty good with my weapon, especially because I'm doing good burning. I have burning multipliers. And there's Dragon's Breath. I'm not a huge fan of Kugelblitz. And Summon Golem can be interesting. Let's do the Dragon Breath. Base crit bonus. Let's take the effect on chance from the transfixion. Now there's level 3, I should be able to transform it, I think. It's kind of coming back to me. We'll find out. We'll find out together. 50% crit chance. Now, I have no crit, but we will eventually have crits. I will go pick up wrench. Now that I've grabbed both of the scrolls on the ground, I think it's time we start waddling our direction towards... Ooh, high level. The ball. Attack speed. Yep. I could have tinctured that, but my final tincture is probably going to go to a high level thing, I think. The display of the level on the level up is new as well. Hello, boss. Oh, you're shooting shit at me. How very cute. How quaint. Ooh, hey, free magnet. Here we go. Just deals more damage, but less area. That's probably fine. I'll roll, though. Quick hands. I believe those things go up to 5. Ooh, multi-strike or strength. We'll go multi-strength. That's baseline multi-strength. Not bad. And strength. Again, baseline strength. Ooh, shit. Get a little too cute there. Big deal. Multi-strike area seems good. Defeat the Basilisk. And we get to choose the Pest Ring. Every 1 second, summon 1 rat with 5 pest bites. Pest bites applies 2 Fragile Affliction slow. Rats deal 20 damage to enemies they touch. The Collar of Confidence. 3% damage for each enemy in your pickup range. The maximum is 75. Ooh. Or the Broker's Cape. Every 1 second, spread a random debuff in a 3-meter range. This is probably really good for like a melee character again. I'm going to take the Collar of Confidence. That's new, I believe. And once we collect this final plant, I can switch. Roll. Sure. We get the Dragon Breath coverage. Why not? Now we're heading to the plan. I don't believe there will be more here, but there might be. Gotta go fast. Oh, I picked up something. I found a pickup that gives me invulnerability and increased movement speed. So I'm going fast. Burn damage, sure. Remember, I have a quest to kill things with burn damage, so that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind some more HP regen as well. Maybe I should just focus on finding... I don't think there's a full health pickup. But I'll try and break stuff. See if we get some health. There might be. It's been so long I don't recall. It's been a while. Yeah, the two new characters are called, I believe it's the Norseman and the Beast Hunter. That sounds really fun. Yep, Fire Affinity. Fire Affinity boosts not just my physical damage, or, you know, my attack weapon, of course, but also Dragon's Breath, which can be a very, very powerful relic ability thing. Like, it can define runs. I'm not sure it's going to define ours, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Hello! Now, one of the beautiful things about Transfixion is that it can shotgun people. That's what I'm trying to do by being here at this medium range. Yes. These shotguns. Crippling cuts. Fires projectiles behind you. Yep. Seems good. So now enemies that are chasing me will be afflicted by the reverse transfixion. Where are we? We're almost there. So I have to decide if I want to bring back the bottle. I'm going to tincture this. Whether I want to bring back the bottle we picked up, the new potion that I haven't unlocked yet, or if I want to bring back this necklace, which is probably what I want. Of course, whenever you bring something back, you have to purchase it. So it's not like you get it for free. Spend some of that hard-earned gold on it. That's fine. Typically what I'll do is I'll... Affinity? We'll bring the final boss to the well, and I'll upload the thing. I'll upload the thing, you know, at the end. So the Gatherer's Charm says there's no more plants nearby. Is that true? I don't know. But we will equip the Collar of Confidence, which gives us additional damage for each enemy within our pickup range. Our pickup range isn't fantastic, but as we're, you know, roaming around... I'd rather this be speed. I guess max speed. As we're just roaming around, fighting on the outskirts of melee range, we'll be good. I can also increase my pickup range, which wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. Raw damage, interesting. Let's take the regen, though. As mentioned, I'm getting clipped by stuff, although my damage is kind of scaling high enough that I'm no longer being clipped, but you never know what's going to just introduce itself, we'll say. So rudely, so violently. Area and total stacks. I'm not sure what that means by total stacks, but sure. Increases the radius of my Circle of Doom, which is not always a good thing. The damage will be reduced per enemy within it, but whatever. Survive the frozen depth until there are only 18 minutes left. Yes, so the counter starts at the beginning and it goes down, unlike most games where it goes up. And I believe it's 30-minute timer total. I forgot to look at the beginning. Now, I have no goal that I'm walking towards now, which always feels questionable. Oh, I guess there's a magnet I can go get. Attack speed? The attack speed of the Blessing, of course, makes it just pop more often, which is good. Especially if I control what is entering and what is not. It might be time to start getting more range. Start getting crit for all the stuff. I believe the Radiant Aura cannot crit. It is basically the Priest attack, and the Priest attack cannot crit, so I'm assuming it cannot as well. Ooh, a base attack speed, but reduced base damage. This isn't awful. I wouldn't say it's great. I don't think it's worth it. We'll just grab the base crit. Again, that's for the Phantom Needles and for the Transfixion. It looks like the baseline damage of the Radiant Aura is about 1300. So if I took that talent, it would be reduced to 1000, but it would pop more often. Yeah, things to consider. I didn't even look at the other options. I love a health regen. It makes me feel so good. Because like I said, I could be pretty trash at times. That's why the Shield Maiden can be really fun to play, because she can have, like, literal heinous amounts. She can walk into a pack. Like, all these bears, you can walk into them with her. And just giggle. So good. I should walk towards the magnet. Which is not where I'm walking towards. But yeah, see? I'm taking all this clip damage. Where's the gorillas? I think. There's some damage. You'll love to see it. I wouldn't mind some transfixion speed. Or just more attack speed. We'll see. We'll see what we can see. The enemy density feels pretty small, actually. I'm used to being, like, just overwhelmed with shit. That could just be a level difference, though. Let's go with attack speed. That's, again, that's just blanket attack speed, so it will affect everything. Which is all well and good. Probably my favorite upgrade, to be honest. I just love attacking fast. Boss is here. What's up? Take some range. We can outrange this boss. Now I want to try and keep him in the Radiant... Oh, look at that damage. Holy shit. Fragility plus Radiant Aura, like on a single target. So good. Punitive Light emits an additional magic attack that can apply fragility and affliction to all enemies. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now with this, you could argue that it would have been better to get the increased attack speed at the loss of damage. Because now, it's not only for damage, it's for debuffs. Which, of course, the Exterminator loves. What is that under my feet? Oh, this is the double damage buff. Okay. I was like, what am I looking at here? Like I said, it's been a while. Please excuse me. Now, you can just straight up, like, negate attacks with block. I believe it's the block stat. But I usually don't do that. I usually gotta go fast. That's my form of defense. Got another bear. No big deal. I just blocked that, though. Talking shit about block. There's the ring blades. Let's try it out. So it throws blades left and right in alteration. Blades act like boomerangs, passing you and then flying off screen. Multi-strike increases the frequency of the blades. So here's real blades. This shit gets out of hand real quick. And it's so good. Let's get a magnet. Oh no, I think I saw... Let's roll. Damage and cone size. Fantastic. Do I see a Banshee? Those are those things that take 1 damage that are in the 3rd zone that I really don't like. Yep. Son of a... I believe this makes it so that this will Dragon Breath more often. Because we have full fire superiority, that's good shit. Blade size and blade damage. I want to show you the true blades. Area, huh? Base damage, base crit damage, and cone size. You'll see. You'll see the monstrosities. I've had those things like cover the entire screen before. There's another one, we've seen it a few times, it's called the Arcane Splinters. And it basically spawns Shuriken, like, in a little area. And you can make those things just do heinous damage to bosses that don't move very often. It can be disgusting. But we're halfway done, just about. The golems have quite a bit of HP. Also, these are really slow banshees. The ones in the aqueduct are hella fast, and it's so annoying. But again, maybe this is just a I'm not on agony difficulty. Attack speed, but base damage. Sure, I'm gonna go faster. Gotta go fast. I'm a big fan of going fast. Now you can actually evolve Dragon's Breath into being a constant AoE in front of you. But I wouldn't say that's a good idea for a ranged character. It's really good on like the Shield Maiden or the Swordsman. But, or the Warrior, whatever he's called. He's a Swordsman that's a Warrior. Base on crit chance. Get the pickup branch. The reason I'm getting the pickup branch, besides, you know, synergizing with my necklace, is because I don't want to miss experience. It's very easy to miss experience. I suppose I could go hunting for magnets. Attack speed. I don't know what just hit me. Something was shot at me, of course. Fabian being hit by projectiles. Name a more classic duo. Blade size and damage. Now we're talking. I don't know when I'll be able to upgrade that. Or transform it. But, okay, it's fine. No big deal. No big deal. I'll transform it as soon as I can. I don't even remember what it transforms into. Maybe it doesn't? No, it has to. But we'll see. Attack speed. With the Dragon's Breath. That's the thing, it's hard to tell because, you know, I'm shooting fire, but it's this giant cone that's going out in front of me every now and again. That's why attack speed's so good on it. I've seen it carry runs before. Typically on runs where your damage is not particularly great, this thing can just, like, help you out. Especially in the first zone, because you have a tendency to get swarmed by, like, low health minions. A lot. I do not know what this boss is. But that's okay. I don't need to know. Bonus damage, less area. We'll take the Transfixion. I think it's time we start the Transfixion train. Because like I said, the Transfictions can shotgun. Which can really do a lot of damage for you. Defeat the Twisted Constructs. Is that what that was? Gotta go fast! I think it's time I start getting crits. The Unholy Touch. Set a 50% chance for all melees to apply affliction. The Duelist Spark. 50% damage, but minus 5% damage for each enemy within your pickup range. Interesting. I guess I'll take the Unholy Touch. I don't think it'll be good, though. I'd rather have the long finger gloves. Well, to be fair, I don't know. The long finger gloves I think you start the game with, so it's kind of weird to have gloves be that good. Oh, there's a potion. That is a pretty big heal. I'd have a starter item be that good, but I mean, I think the boots I'm using are starter boots as well. Just movement speed's so valuable. I guess we'll get range. Sure. Look at all those stupid banshees. Being all slow in the wall. Thinking I don't see them. They weren't always that. They were really fast in the aqueduct. That might be just an aqueduct thing, and these are just different enemies that look the same. That could be true. Base force, damage. Ooh. Okay. These things are not getting very big. I hyped them up too, and they're just not large, but they do good damage, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a transformation that makes them big. I don't remember. I remember them being freaking like half the screen. Survive until there's only 10 minutes left. See, that's how you know this is my first time here. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a little bit of an idea. Force, huh? I thought this was something else. Wasn't this like cooldown or something? Damage on the needle, sure. There's a boss here somewhere. I'm a little busy. A little preoccupied. Not being stuck into a corner. Spread the fire! Spread the Flammenwerfer! Sure. Like I said, I think it's time to start getting crit. Where's the boss? Hello? It's over there. Ow! Leave me alone. We'll pick up the increased radius, which will give me more damage when I'm being swarmed like this. Oh, it's not a boss, it's those. Oh, God, I hate those. You'd think the third zone would be harder than the second zone, but I actually really don't like the... There's a crit increase. I really don't like the second zone because it has those worms that pop up and you, like, hit you from, like, across the screen. And it's so hard to kill them. Well, it's not hard. You just got to find them and hit them while they're up or else they're invulnerable. Which is never fun. And there's slime that leave, like, poison on the ground and shit. Second zone just kind of sucks. Oop. Area, crit chance. Do I have to find a relic pickup in order to get these things to upgrade? I think I do, actually. No? Yes? I don't know. I don't remember the rules. It's been too long. My favorite thing about this game was there was a time when I lost internet for like 3 days. It was infuriating. But that's when I played this game a lot. Like over the course of 3 days, that was when I made all my progress. Sure. The transfixion can basically go across the whole screen, which is good. The transfixion type I picked up is really convenient for when you're being chased, because the transfictions you have behind you are all slowing. So enemies that are trying to run you down, well, they're in for a surprise, a rude awakening, if you will. And the Phantom Needle is just shooting whatever it feels like. If you don't want to think, this is a perfect setup for it. And, you know, I don't play these games to think. I play these games to exterminate us. To sign the death warrant of 1 billion lives. Or whatever the quote is. You'd think my favorite character would be the Warlock, but the Warlock's kind of weird. I don't think the Warlock can crit either, can he? Basically, he summons these spirits. He is the ultimate don't think character. He summons these spirits that will go out and attack for him. Oh, dear. And just, like, run shit down. It's really funny. Oh, there's a new boss. Get the regen. Arguably, we should have gone for the blade size, but... You know. I imagine I'm going to take damage here. Just like that. That was not intentional, I promise. Here we go. Adds 2 projectiles per cycle. Additional blades deal magic damage and can apply fragile. Projectiles cannot be blocked. Yes. Let's go. Are you sensing the fragile trend here? Big fan of it. So now with the Jade Amulet nerf, I mean, we're level 76 right now, which means the Jade Amulet would have lost its effectiveness. It'd be a dead slot. But of course, its boon would be that you can get to level 60 really fast. Which is usually a good level. If you're level 60, if you've made it to level 60, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But if you're going with a huge pickup radius, like if you have the long finger gloves, and, what the fuck? Hi. You have the long finger gloves, and... Is this attack from the second? No, third zone? And you're picking up your pickups, your pickup range increases. This necklace will already do a lot of damage, the one I'm currently wearing. Multi-strike, sure. What do we got? The electrostatic treads. Charges up when you move. When fully charged, emits an electric shock wave that damages and electrifies enemies. This could probably be good for the sorceress. Because she does lightning damage. And she has a bunch of unique bonuses to movement speed, so she doesn't need the bonus movement speed from the shoes. Burning enemies with physical attacks is creating sparks. When a boss or elite enemy appears, regenerate 1% of your HP for every 25 seconds. Interesting. I don't think I want any of this. I think they're all trash. There are 5.5 minutes left, so I just need to keep that in mind. I want to hit the well before we, get the boss. Big bad boss. Bring me the experience. Now this is what I want from a magnet. This is how magnets are supposed to work. I'm disappointed in the blade size. I was expecting them to be bigger. Not gonna lie. Oh well. I thought you were taller. We'll just grab the Dragon Breath, sure. I don't remember the other Dragon Breath upgrade. There's one where it's constant, so it's like a constant stream of fire out of you, which can be really good for more melee-oriented characters, or if you have a shitload of range, which we have a decent amount. Not like a heinous amount of range, but a pretty good amount of range. Look at the size of those transfixtions. Those are impressive bolts. Impressive. Uh-oh. That's fine. I thought maybe I'd be taking some damage here. 4 minutes. Don't forget it. Maybe I want to bring it back the bottle. I don't know. I think I want this necklace. You can bring back the necklace. Double damage. Not that I needed it. Attack speed. I think that makes it so that the cones spin faster. For the blades, Attack speed for sure. Yeah, you need movement speed. Highly recommended for every character ever. Because there are a lot of enemies. See these shield guys? I'm just like waltzing past them as they zoom at me, barely making it out of their attack radius as I get hit by one. So highly recommend movement speed being a high priority if you are a newer player. I love the Diablo aesthetic of this game. Boom! We got Firestarter 3! I don't remember what the other achievement was I was trying to get. It was kill enemy or something with burning effects? I don't remember. Maybe that was just kill enemies. Boom! That wasn't the one, but hey, I'll take it. Let's go range. I need to get out of here. Thread that needle. I would like to look for another magnet, but... Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kind of pinned in here. Don't like being pinned in. Don't put baby in the corner. Get some cheese. I'll take it. Gold is pretty good as well. Pretty important for the upgrades and if I want to purchase this necklace that I'm returning to the base, which I think I do. Is a health potion. Not a magnet, but it'll do. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Out of my way. Attack speed onto the phantom needles or just more area? Take more area. Why not? Maybe I should have tried the archer thing to get some of the archer spawns. I don't remember what they are, but I think it's related to... I think they can get multi-strike as archer bonuses, which would be pretty swell. Only 2 minutes left. 2 minutes remain. Can I find a magnet in that time? It's looking a lot like no. Level 86. There's the Apex level up quest is to get to level 100. Which with the nerfs to the quest bonus and the nerfs to the Jade Amulet, that's become a lot harder. I think I've gotten 2 characters to 100, but that was again before the nerfs. I had like a 90% bonus from the quests, and I had, of course, the unnerfed Jade Amulet. Which helped out a lot. Show me a magnet. That'd be pretty swell. Could also just focus on killing. Oh dear. Out of the way. Dragon's Breath. Oh, whatever. I'm assuming the boss is going to be single target. They usually are. However, fun little annoyance. In the second zone, full of annoyances, I guess, the boss will summon a whole bunch of shit. Like these orbs that explode when you're nearby. And those count as units. So it's very easy for certain characters or builds to just be like, they lose a lot of value because these things are counting as units. Reducing Radiant Aura, reducing the Cleric attack, reducing Duelist Spark if you have it. Which I don't know why you would. I'm immune to all shit. That's good. No magnet, but immunity is pretty fun. Alright, well. Whoop. Let's go to the buckets. Like I said, most bosses are single target, indeed. We'll see if this one is as well. That looks familiar. Hiya! I'm running to the bucket. Don't come at me. What the fuck just hit me? Oh, it's a magnet. Spin to win till you die. That is from the first boss. That thing. Hello? Where's this magnet? This must have spawned because I just hit something on accident. Hello? Okay, the map is like... I'm not sure how the map is generated exactly, but it's all like procedurally tied together. There we go. So sometimes the boss can just like teleport. You know, just keep that in mind. Look at that fat magnet. 2 levels. Not bad. 91. Pretty good. Pre-nerf, I could have definitely gotten 100 here. The fuck hit me? Oh, whatever. So I picked up region high. That is fast. This is why I need movement speed. Alright, to the bucket. Once we get to the bucket... Wow, that thing still hit me. I can fight. Really? Surprised I'm being hit by some of this. I object. Bucket, 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 bucket. My single target damage is surprisingly good for an Exterminator. I think I have to thank the needle. And of course transfixion. One day I'll get there. How close am I to the bucket? I don't know. I'm here though. I'm waiting for the boss to just spawn in front of me again. Half health. 40% health. Hit by that. Oh, I blocked it. Really? Again, this is why movement speed is so important. Almost there. Probably. I'm gonna kill him. Hey, don't kill him. He's gonna die. He's gonna die to the thing. Hiya. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up. That's the end. Darn, I didn't get to use the well. Wow, look at burn damage. Not bad. Got a lot of quests done, which could be a lot of gold. Cool. And I got both of the new champions. So the Norseman Dual-wield axes that charge a Frost Nova, master of physical attacks. Each level up he gains regen and base damage for his dual axes, and every 10 level he gains attack speed. Interesting. For the Beast Huntress, accompanied by a protective hound, has powerful frost traits, improving her spear. Each level she gains base health, base damage for the frost spear, and base damage for the hound, and every 10 levels she gains damage. Now here's the question. There's the answer. Does the hound count as a summon? If so, there are a lot of traits that benefit summons at the cost of the character, which could be interesting. So throws her spear. Are you another ranged character? There aren't too many of those. Because the Exterminator is pseudo range. The Cleric is considered melee. The Swordman is melee. The Warlock is weird. And the Sorceress is like a chain lightning character. Interesting. But I think that is an excellent showcase of our Exterminatus to sign the death warrant of 1,000,000 lives. As mentioned, this game still is in early access, and this biome is new, so it's still being updated, so there's no images here. But as you can see, this is how the quests work. Deal damage with a hailstorm. And some of these that are like I believe this is one of the new relics. It can be completed on any stage, it just specifies that, which is all well and good. But now that I have the new characters, I should have their new, nice, their new chains. So if you want to see them, feel free to let me know. I'm a big fan of Halls of Torment. This is my favorite Vampire Survivor-like game out there. And I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I didn't quite get there. The Elemental Resonator, I wonder what that is. But I hope that you enjoyed this showcase of the Exterminatus. If you want to see more, perhaps agony levels, perhaps the new characters, feel free. Or even of the other characters, I don't know, I like them all. Not a huge fan of the Shield Maiden, and the Sorceress, ironically. But feel free to let me know. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up and haven't you know, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.